Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl B. And today we're going to talk about where to start. Where do you start as a phone sex operator? You want to become a phone sex operator, you heard it, but you just have no fucking clue where to even begin. The first step on where to begin is, are you going to be someone that, well, with any of this stuff, are you going to be someone that holds yourself accountable? Because if you're not able to hold your own self accountable, you probably won't be as successful as you think you will be. Um, how much do you want to make daily? Are you cool with making $100 a day? Or you want to make $300 a day? What are your goals? So you want to think about that. What do you need? How much money you need to make? Are you going to hold yourself accountable? The next thing to do is to do your research. Now we're going to talk about what phone sex sites I like and why, and where do I think would be maybe a good start. Um, so the phone sex companies, I personally think Niteflirt is the number one phone sex company, even though it is outdated a little bit and a little glitchy. I think you can. Do I got lipsticks, man? But it can be like a little glitchy and stuff. Ultimately, they have a huge following of guys that are committed to Niteflirt that will call you. So I think you can make a lot of money on there. Um, So I definitely think that is a good platform. The downfall to Niteflirt is that they really don't like you promoting other things that you're on. Um, you can say your Instagram, you can say your Twitter, as long as you're promoting Niteflirt on those platforms. That's their stipulation. You are allowed to say those things. Um, you could set your price point. You cannot change the price point of your sexting and texting. They have a lot of traffic though. So I would say to get a full experience of what it's like to be a phone sex operator, Niteflirt would be a good company to start with. The next one is Sextpanther. Now I'm gonna get Sextpanther is my favorite, although I think Niteflirt is the better one, and let me tell you why. Because Sextpanther, you can't just go to sexpanther.com and join. You have to be established. You have to have like 10,000 followers on your Instagram or your Twitter. You have to have some sort of following on Chatterbait, some sort of following on OnlyFans. Like you have to be an established in this adult world to have some kind of to be able to be qualified for Sextpanther. Now, don't quote me, I don't know their exact qualifications, but you must qualify to be on Sextpanther. So, yeah. Once you're on it though, that's the thing. I like it better than Niteflirt. Why? Because Niteflirt, I feel like the guys are looking for more of a regular girl, where Sextpanther, they know like you're already in the sex work industry, so they like talking to a cam girl or a porn star or a content creator. Versus Niteflirt, they like it better if you're just a regular girl. They don't give a fuck about you being Paisley Hayes, the cam girl, or this person, the porn star. They don't care about that. They care about just their conversation and just having a regular conversation. But I think because I am a cam girl, it feels more comfortable in Sextpanther because they already know that they're talking to Paisley Hayes, the cam girl. Like, how fucking cool is that? Um, you can set your pricing on texting. So on Niteflirt, it's 99 cents per volley, and you only get like 66 or 65 cents out of that. But on Sextpanther, you can change the price. Don't quote me, but let me see how far you can go up. All right. So pricing. Your text, you can go to $5 a text message. I think like the minimum you could charge is $1 per text message. I think maybe charge about 150 per text message. Just because you will get more traction, but the more up you go, or charge what the fuck you want. I'm not here to tell you what to charge, but I like setting my text message price at 150. I feel like I get the traction that I want. Now, with voice messages, you can change the price. Picture messages, video messages. So voice and picture messages, you can charge up to $10 per one. Video messages, you can charge up to 20. phone calls, you could charge up to $10 per minute. I've basted 175 to $3 per minute and gotten good traction. You can also set your minimum call time on the Sextpanther, which you can't do on Niteflirt. You can receive video calls just like Niteflirt, and you can go up anywhere between $1 and $30 a minute for video calls. And you can also set your minimum minute call, so they can't just call you for 1 minute and hang up. You can change that. So I do. Oh, while I'm looking at this, I'll go ahead and tell y'all on Sextpanther, the text messages are six. You get 60% of payout. The phone calls, the video calls, and feed posts, you get 75%. And any tip that you receive, you get 80% of it. So I think those are good payouts. I also like that Sextpanther has an Explorer that you're able to post to once an hour. So Nightflirt, you have to bid for these guys to see when they're scroll through the girls on Sextpanthers. There's no bidding, so you're not necessarily losing money. Before you get started, it is a little bit slower than Nightflirt. Like I said, Nightflirt's been around for years, but I still think it's pretty good. I had a girl I did a consultation with for Sextpanther, and she made like 730 within a couple weeks. So I thought that was pretty good. I don't know how long she was on there. I think she was still working a job, but the money is there. Um, and I think she was just doing texting. And that's another thing. You can just get on there and just do texting and you can make some money just doing that. Posting on the Explorer once an hour, waiting for text to fall in your lap and do it like that. So that's a little brief summary of Sextpanther. Now there is TalktoME. Now, I'm gonna say this. I have never ever worked for TalktoME. The reason why is because you have to put in 300 minutes before you officially get hired on, and I don't know how that works. What I hear, I'm gonna tell you what I hear from multiple people. The calls are back to back to back to back. However, even though Niteflirt and Sextpanther aren't like that, you could still make more money on Niteflirt and Sextpanther because you can set your price. On TalktoME, you can't, and I believe you're getting like 30, please don't quote me, I've never worked there, but from what these people say, what I'm hearing, you're getting like 30 cents per minute, and that's just ridiculous. 30 cents per minute. That's not a lot of money. So, you gotta do what you like, but I will say this, something that I have noticed about TalktoME is that what it does, if you just absolutely have no experience, I do feel like it's good because you can get the experience that you need with the back-to-back phone calls. It really helps you. If you're just like anxious and nerved up, they probably will be the better one for taking phone calls at first. I can't help you with it because I never worked there. But this is just my opinions from what I'm gathering information from. They're coming back to back, so you're just getting that phone call experience. Okay, then there's Iwantphone, which is part of the Iwantclips brand. If you're going to be someone who's pushing out a bunch of content, I do think you can get phone calls. There's no bidding, but there's listings. So how you have to make listings on Niteflirt, the same thing on like I Want Clips. You make your phone listings. But if you're not going to be actively publishing videos, I don't think you're going to get a lot of phone calls on there. They're rather new, and the site focuses primarily on femdom and um, content. Content sells. So if you're not really doing that, I wouldn't recommend that one. But if you are someone who is on a clip site, I would recommend that because you can still have your phone listings and do phone sex essentially. So yeah, those if you're asking me where to start as a phone sex operator, go do your research on those four sites first, and then we'll talk about where you can go next. But that's what I feel like somebody should do first. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I really need some help get my watch hours up. So yeah. All right. Talk to you guys later.